Okay, and we are off. This will be very interesting. Okay, so welcome to basically the final game of round 5. This here is pretty much the playoff to decide which of these two teams will make it into second, third or fourth spot. And I guess a lot's riding on this game. So here obviously we're playing Triple Arabia, everyone's got Chinese, so everybody starts off with a massive amount of villages. And pretty much this initial stage of the game is pretty much just trying to find food sources, pretty much turkeys and stuff, and eating them and trying to get food for TCs. Which is what you do on most maps anyway. But it's just a lot more vital to do it as quickly as possible because you don't have any food as Chinese. You've got 3 TCs and they're all just going to sit there idle until you get some food in. So, other than that, I guess we'll have a look at the map. Oh yeah, as we've said, it's triple TC, so they've all got 3 TCs. You've essentially got a pocket TC and then 2 flanks, which makes the games a little bit interesting. Probably expecting fast castles into knights or camels, something along that. Just because you've got so many villages, you can boom really easily. So, maps so far, they look relatively standard. They've all got... They're slightly open, slightly closed, depending on the TC. Like this one here, this one's a really nice, easy wall off. You could wall there, and then go from this forest up to that forest. And then that's pretty much a third of your map completely walled off. And then if they wanted to, they could come across and wall here, and then wall here, and this is their only real open TC. Which would be pretty good. Whereas for the other side, which is Princess and the Frog, I should probably say the team names, that would help. Princess and the Frog in red, which is Toadie and Chris Pelham. And then we've got AUT, David, or Alabla, or something or other. I don't understand the reference, which is LB10 and Comfy. Better make sure I say that right. So yeah, so for Princess and the Frog, their map's a little bit more open. Especially down here in the south TC. North isn't too bad. And the middle one's just so far away it doesn't really matter for a while. Yep, Chinese 3TC, massive amount of pops. Oh, Princess and the Frog are already housed. So is AUT. Ah, this is excellent, excellent. Everybody is equal. Both 35 pop. Both manically trying to build houses. Nope. Not trying to build houses. No, maybe they did build a house. They did build a house. Okay, never mind. So, as per usual, the Dark Age is going to be relatively boring. Oh, you need villagers to kill that boar. No, oh, that was close. Almost lost that boar. Almost lost it. So, yes, initial game, we're just going to be sitting here watching them chop wood and gather food and make villages, pretty much. Ah, sorry Clem. Next game you can come in. So, David Alba is apparently a famous Austrian soccer player. Okay. Interesting. Good to know. Oh, and AUT is housed again. But they are 3 pop-up, almost. 3 pop-up on Princess and the Frog. And you can see that both teams are starting to stockpile a bit of food. So now they're going to spend more villagers over to wood to start getting their buildings and farms that they need. And start gathering gold so that they can go to Castle Age and make units. Which is pretty important, you know. Can't really win a game with villagers, unless you're maybe playing as the Spanish. Or the Incas, I guess. And yeah. But with 3 TCs, villager rushing, I would not recommend that. So many TCs to run into. But I guess you could get up to Imperial Age pretty quickly for Spanish. So, I guess you win some and you lose some. Now, generally I'd be expecting players to be clicking up to Feudal Age about the 8-minute mark, which would seem like a pretty standard Feudal Age. But thanks to the fact that it's triple TC, they're going to have triple the pop almost, and then they will get a roughly 14 or so 15-minute castle age. And yeah, so looking already, Princess and the Frog, they're clicking up now, almost 8 minutes. And AUT, they are already up. They're at 20% now. Somebody just X'd and I completely missed it. Ashley has a fair point there, Clem. Who else will watch, if not for you? Now, AUT, they look like they're probably going to get the food pretty easily. They've already got 500 food. I guess they could stall making villages if they wanted to. Like they've still got villages on berries, they started laying farms. But they haven't walled up yet, which is definitely one of the better strategies that you can do on the game. Whereby you pretty much wall off 1 or 2 TCs completely so that they can just boom away without being raided. Like these 3 scouts here are doing. And, oh, 2 scouts have been raiding on the other side. Don't think they've got any vills, just done a little bit of harassment. Yeah, this TC is being very, very, very unproductive for AUT here. Like, they're chopping wood because they need wood for buildings, because they haven't built a barracks yet, as far as I can tell. So they need a barracks, blacksmith and a stable most likely. They could go for blacksmith market if they wanted to, but it's not as recommended because you're going to need to build a stable once you get to castle age anyway. So all that you're doing is you're just delaying your stable a bit. Okay, there we are. We're building blacksmith. Blacksmith. We're building a market anywhere. Nope. Nope. No buildings. Nothing. Building a lumber camp instead. Oh, building a barracks now. Oh, they're going to be quite late here. Whereas the Princess and the Frog, they've already got the food. They don't yet have the gold, but they've got both the buildings built. Still queuing up villages. Now, where is their gold miners? And they've started to wall off. And they're actually mining some stone. So I guess they could be planning on transitioning into Chuko News relatively early. Walling off this TC over here. Oh, they're going to be stonewalling a bit. Interesting, interesting. They're now housed, but they can click up now. They have the gold. There they are. They are clicking up now. Perfect TC, the exact one I was selecting on 68 pop in 11 minutes. Which is pretty damn impressive, having that much population at that time of the game. Whereas for AUT, they're on slightly more pop. They haven't clicked up yet because they didn't have their barracks, so it took them ages to get their stable up. And now they're a little bit short on food because they kept on making villages, pretty much. And they don't actually have as many farms as I would have expected. Well, actually, no, never mind that. They've got a lot more farms than Princess and the Frog. They've still got berries left. Much more efficient uses of their food. Natural food sources, I guess. Saving all the wood so they can get their buildings up on time. They didn't take one of the berries. That might be it. Like, everybody gives berries shit because they're pretty slow, but it's still free food, so like, there's no reason not to take it. Now, I guess at the moment we're just going to be waiting for the peoples to start building more stables and start doing the upgrades that they need for knights. Let's see. We've already got +1 armor for Princess and the Frog. I probably could have fought that there. All their scouts are relatively equal on health, but just waiting for the spearmen, or trying to wait for the spearmen, which isn't particularly working. And yeah, trying to do a little bit more damage early game. Excuse me if I'm rambling, I'm a little bit tired at the moment. I only just woke up, so yes, don't mind me. Ooh. Xing that they've started walling up. And there we are, we have a 13-minute, 52-second castle age for Princess and the Frog. Knights are coming out. Only got +1 armor. A little bit short on food. They were quite late in heavy farming, unlike AUT where they have at least 8 farms at every TC basically. But another thing that you gotta note is that AUT haven't walled up a lot. So they've got both their stables over at this TC. So if Princess and the Frog come in here and raid this wood line, raid the stone, then it's going to take them a long time for their units to cross the map to get over there to help out. Whereas for Princess and the Frog, they're fully walling their map. Like they just need a wall off there, they need a wall off that bit there, and then that cliff to that cliff. And then they are completely stonewalled. Little bits of palisade and houses here and there, but they're pretty much fully walled. Yeah, here we're just doing some scout harassing, picking up some villages at the stone. They're all going. Well, they should be running back to the TC because the knights are coming in. The knights are here. Ooh, let's see if they can get into the woodline. Nope, nope, nope. No, they turn around. Now everyone's back equal on upgrades. They've both got +1 armor. No bloodlines yet. And we'll just quickly check populations to see how their economy are going. So yeah, they're relatively even on villager population because they've both got similar army numbers. Ooh, have they just chopped a hole? It looks like AUT has chopped a hole into their wood line. Maybe, possibly. This would be quite bad. There's what, 2, 4, 6, there's about 8 villagers here. I can't see behind this tree. I mean behind this blacksmith. Oh yes, I have chopped a hole. Ooh, go knights, quickly. Oh, you missed it. You missed it. Oh, you missed it. Horrible, absolutely horrible. Could have done so much damage there. Yeah, I think the only real problem at this stage for Princess and the Frog, like they definitely got a slight lead at the moment. They haven't scouted out the 3rd TC. And they're not really harassing the economy that much. Like they've killed a villager on the stone, killed some scouts and stuff, but they haven't really done any serious damage, like killing wood choppers or farmers or something. Or even better, killing gold miners. But interestingly, AUT has built a 4th TC to defend their gold, and they have started to wall up, and they are adding in camels now. So I guess this will be interesting. Oh, there's even another TC going for 5 TCs here. 5 TC to AUT. Princess and the Frog sticking on 3. Mining stone, still mining quite a lot of stone, so I'm guessing there'll be castles coming up soon for Chukonos. But here we can see, look, much larger military for AUT at this stage, and the fact that they've added in so many camels, and they've done bloodlines. Upgrades are sort of equal, +2 armor, +1 attack, or bloodlines. Yeah, probably take Princess and the Frog's upgrades, but having the camels there, and just so many more numbers is going to make it quite difficult. Look at that, we're already on to 3 TCs, not 3 TCs, 3 stables. I mean, the moans. Okay, yep. Upgrades are definitely in favour of Princess of the Frog now. Bloodlines, +1 attack, +2 armor versus only bloodlines and +1 armor. But I guess personally, if I was Princess and the Frog, as long as they make sure they're fully walled and they don't do anything to accidentally open it, then they can just sit at home and boom for a while, basically, if they wanted to. Pop-wise, look at that, both teams are on about 130-ish. Starting to add in monks, even more knight counters, going pretty much full camel, full monk at this stage, which is definitely interesting, I would say. Normally, I wouldn't have thought you would need that many counters to knights at this stage. Dupe, it doesn't really matter about the brackets anymore. This is the last important game of round 5. Both these teams are playing off for 3rd, 2nd, 4th, wherever they end up. And the other one probably will not make the finals. So, the rest of the games don't really matter, but if you're interested, My FPS rate is absolutely horrible. Australian internet is quite shit. If nobody ever told you. I will just link bracket to dupe. There you go. There's a bracket. Okay. Look at this, we can already see AUT. They're thinking about imping. They got 800 food, 400 gold. Pretty close to going up. But, oh, Princess and the Frog, they are already 30% of the way up. I can open up fraps. I guess everyone can see what the FPS is. There we are. There we are. 15. Excellent. Excellent. Almost 20. HD is strong. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Oh wow, even going for fortified wall. Adding in siege workshops. But haven't built any castles as far as I can tell. Oh no, never mind, they are building a castle now. Almost got the stone for a second. So I guess Chooks and Cavalier is what they're going to be going for? I guess because I've got so many knights out. But they've stopped making them, so... yeah, it'll be interesting what's going to happen. But here we can see AUT, they are just streaming camels out. So if Princess and the Frog, if they try to do anything to do with knights, they are going to get absolutely hammered here. Absolutely hammered. Ooh, sneaky monk trying to get one of these relics. There we are, we have a castle built. Another castle coming up. Have we done any archer upgrades? Yes, we've done Bodkin. Done up to Bodkin. Doing another blacksmith. Interesting. Yes, Robo's internet is OP. And there we are. There. Oh no, there was a truck coming out, not anymore. It's been cancelled. Poor man. Doesn't deserve to live. Ah! AUT, what are you doing? Get your camels in there. You're losing your rams for nothing. Princess of the Frog have finally wised up the plan. They've started adding in their own camels. I guess they're about to research Helb. Massing barracks. Not making trooks yet. Not doing conscription. Not making trebs. Castle isn't being particularly useful. Here we are. The pikemen are coming. OBS just pop up. Go away. Looks like they're going for a sneaky push on the other side with light cav and rams possibly, but their economy is very unbalanced at the moment. They don't have enough wood. They got a lot of food, a lot of gold, or a little bit of food. Spending it all pretty quickly. Whereas for AUT, they have got a massive amount of resources. They got 3k food, almost 2k gold here. And they look like they might be winning this fight. I think they are winning this fight, just about. The monks getting in some conversions and healing them up is being pretty Steam Titanic. I don't think so. Steam looks pretty good for me. Oh, and the troops are out. Not fully upgraded yet, they've only got chemistry and bodkin arrow and +1 armor. Ooh, pushing with more castles to defend this stone, and there's actually 2 more golds down here, which would be quite important if they end up getting into the very late game. But if they do that, then AUT are going to be ahead because they have slightly more relics. Stream Titanic. Why did Stream Titanic? OP internet, guys. I told you, Australian internet is the best. Like, seriously. I get like 1 megabit up. It's amazing. Xing. Why are they Xing? I think they might be Xing about the push. I don't know. I don't know why you need to X. You can both control everything. Just get in there and make stuff. Or do it yourself. Now, I guess... probably should kill off the monks while they're there. Just because monks... you always want to kill them if you can. But everyone's pretty much switching away from cavalry now. Going into full Helbs and Chukanus. Not enough production of Chukanus though, because you want archers. You want as many Chukanus as you can get for just to counter the Helbs, basically. Archers, everybody knows they're pretty good against infantry and basically everything if you can get enough of them. Except for like Huskars and other wacky units like that. Upgrade wise, still slowly getting there. Not doing the armor upgrades just yet. Here we are. Capture and push coming in. But it looks like AUT might be able to wall up in time behind it. Still got their absolutely massive economy going. You see, I've still got 1k food, 4k gold. Just spamming help, so they don't need their gold at the moment. Starting to build more castles, making archery range. I'm guessing that's for thumb ring. I'm pretty sure Chinese get that. Stream for years, 850 kilobits. Wow, that is nice. Oh, this single Chukanu just gonna harass the woodline. Just be a little bit of a troll there. And this castle here might go down if AUT don't get in there and delete it. That would be really unfortunate if they happen to lose 650 stone because they've, or even if they delete it, they get like what, 500 back. There's 500 stone for that castle. Let's see if they notice. With that stone, they could just about get 2 more castles up. Making lots of siege workshops. I'm guessing. Ooh, elite skirms. Interesting. The push is slowly coming in. Probably need to make some more units over there though. A single light cav is going to do absolutely jack all. And I think they deleted. Yes, they deleted the castle. They got their stone back. Very nice. Very nice. Still not making chooks. Not making elite skirms. Ooh, heavy scorps. This is interesting. Very interesting. Still actually getting some decent use out of that cavalry at the back. They're completely fully upgraded. Well, aside from, you know, cavalier and heavy camel. But all the blacksmith upgrades, which is good. Troops pushing, and Treb's out now, trying to take down the castle. Should probably try adding in some rams, because they haven't made any. I haven't made a single Chukonu that I've seen. So, in rams, normally you don't make them in Chinese wars because Chukanus are just so good against rams. Because they get like their massive attack bonuses and whatnot. But without the Chuks around, then having siege rams would be pretty useful. They could get in there and kill off the heavy scorps, or at least tank quite a bit for them. And the light cav rating here is doing absolutely amazing. And they have finally managed to push in with a cap round. Still got absolutely no military over there to back it up, other than a couple of cap rams, but unfortunately they are housed, so there's not much they can do about that. Continuing to push with castles. I guess at this stage, the only worry or chance that AUT have to come back, in my opinion, would be if they can use these heavy scorps well. And to be honest, I just don't think they're going to be able to use them that well. Because with these castles here, that makes large no-go zones for the siege, or else I get killed pretty quickly. And yes, it was sort of a villager rush killing off the siege workshop. But continues getting housed. Should possibly delete off some villagers. How much military do we have? Yeah, we've only got about 50 or 60 military, which is definitely not enough at this stage, because you should have boomed up really well in the early game. And so, onagers now, wow. Nobody is doing what I'm expecting this game. Well, I probably should have expected onagers, but yeah, I didn't. So Helb and Heavy Scorp, interesting combo. I haven't done the Chinese unique tech, which gives them like +4 attack or something, which is pretty cool, but still trying to push a little bit over here. I think that was the last of their cavalry raiding finally being picked off. Researching siege round, making some more light cav over on this side, which would be excellent. Should probably try getting a couple more stables, you know, just so you can make some more units. But at this stage, I don't see how AUT is going to be able to push this back. Like, they could probably hold for a while with good use of their siege and units, and like not wasting them on like that tread there. That should die suppose it was just running around in the middle of nowhere. But now it's near the Scorpions, it should survive pretty easily. But yeah, it's not looking good for AUT at all. And especially if they are able to do a little bit of a push on this side with siege rams and like get in there, harass the economy a bit more, then that'll probably be GG. Ooh, they've got a couple of trooks out on the side, but there's not enough to deal with this many helbs over here. And those light cav are going to be next to useless next to them. Here we are, siege rams coming in, onagers, helbs, trebs, elite truckaners, all the units. Completely decimating this map. Still denying this main gold. Like, that's a lot of gold that they're not able to collect now. Not that they really need the gold. Still got 2k gold in the bank. Ooh, the help push. Yeah, good call. GB the trucks. You don't want to lose them unnecessarily. Villager rush the castle. Would be an interesting strategy. Both sides are starting to switch into Lycav. They're both fully upgraded, but to be honest, it's a little bit too late for AUT. Oh, all their Scorpions have died. A couple of good onager shots, I'm guessing. The siege rams, they're just going to continue pushing. There's not much they can do about that. Still open over here, letting the troops just wander in and pick off lumber villagers and gold miners and everyone. This base here, oh no, there are some more Scorpions alive. They've just retreated a little bit. But yeah, in my opinion, the fact that Princess and the Frog managed to wall up so completely early means they haven't been harassed at all since like the first 2 scouts, and they didn't even really kill a villager. Whereas early game you saw Chris and Toadie, they got in here, they killed some villagers on the stone. I had their knights and camels running around for quite a while. Like, they've been effective up until about the 30-minute mark. Oh my god, and bombard towers. The bombard towers are real. And now they've denied these 3 relics, so they can go in there and build a monastery and collect them whenever they want. Now, really the only thing they need to be worried about is this massive heavy scorps. They've done the unique tech, plus 4 attack, they've got a massive amount of damage now. Nope, where are you guys going? Just gonna wander around this way instead. Fair enough. Yes, it would be amazing if you could get in there and you could listen to the chats from the 2 different teams sometimes. Hearing them rage at each other. That would be very, very, very funny. The lag doesn't look too bad at this stage. Milano. Don't hate on the Aussie net, it's not my fault. Still don't really see what these bombard towers are doing though, other than protecting the relics. Like, I would probably be building them like on this hill area here, because then that blocks off this area. That gives you some relatively safe gold, if you wanted it. Using trebs to pick off farms, definitely the most effective use of them. So OP. Well, I'm sure people could just jump into their TeamSpeak if they wanted to. They're probably in the Voobly one, I guess, because the SBS one seems to be down for me recently. Ooh, siege ram train, but there's no units here to defend it. Alright, they found some helps. Need to get them in there to protect them. Or else these ones here, they'll kill through the siege rams pretty quickly. Why fight the Scorps? Not really sure. Need to get the onagers in there to flatten the Scorps before they can do too much damage. Still slowly pushing. With the siege rams and the occasional light cav on the other side. Not doing too much. Ooh, this TC. This TC looks like it might die, but these helbs, they're not protecting the rams at all. They're just gangbanging a couple of poor helbs. The TC looks like it's dead. Yep, TC is down. SBS doesn't exist anymore. Why does nobody tell me these things? Come on, get the shot off. Get the shot off. Ah, well, at least that Onager killed the light cab for them. Ooh, those siege rams. Gotta be careful, they could get in here and kill these trebs off if they're not careful. Bombard tower is absolutely useless versus siege rams. They do like immediately 1 damage per shot. But here the Halbs and the Onager are doing pretty good work here. Plus the Chuganu is just absolutely ripping through things. So it looks like everybody's at a bit of a stalemate, because Princess and the Frog, they don't want to push too heavily this way, or else these Scorpions and other units will push through this way really heavily. But on the other hand, they don't want to get into a straight up fight versus these Scorpions. Oh, and here is the lag. Ooh, shot, fire there. Ooh, there we are, one more shot. Oh, bad luck. Trading pretty efficiently there though. Killed off a couple of Scorpions. Haven't lost too many of their units. And they are starting to push on this side, but there's a couple of Onagers out, and that's gonna deny them pretty well. They need to move over to this side. Or even come sneak attack the back, I guess. That could maybe work. Oh, Onager trading. Getting the troops in there. Trying to build a bomber tower. Not really working. Villagers keep getting picked off, but there we are. That looks like most of AUT's army has just been killed off. Do they actually have any army yet? There we are. There's the GG called. They were down to 140 pop versus 200. Oh, that was a great game. Very well played. Great use of walling and stuff by Princess and the Frog. Absolutely massive economies on both sides though, as you can see by the amount of food and gold and stuff they've still got left over at the end. Is any of them 2k? I'm pretty sure they're all 2k on HD. We'll just quickly have a look at the achievements. Absolutely massive amount of kills and buildings raised. They eventually got to 120 army, which is double what AUT had, which is pretty impressive. Almost 7k gold extra, almost 1.5k stone. It's massive amounts. 24 minute imp on 90 pop or something. Scary, isn't it?